So, it's down to you, and it's down to me. If you wish her dead, by all means, keep moving forward.
Let me explain.
There's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen.
Perhaps there can be an arrangement?
There can be no arrangement. And you're killing her.
But if there can be no arrangement, we're at an impasse.
I'm afraid so. I can't compete with you physically. And you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart, are you?
Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes.
Morons.
Really? In that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the princess. To the death. I accept.
Very well. Implore the wine. Inhale this, but do not touch.
I smell nothing.
What you do not smell is called iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more deadly poisons known to man. All right. Where's the poison? The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide, we both drink, and to find out who is right and who is dead.
But it's so simple. Now, all I have to do is divine from what I know of you. Now, are you the sort of man who would put the poison into his own goblet or his enemy's? Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own goblet because he would know that only a great fool would reach for what he was given. I'm not a great fool, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you. But you must have known I was not a great fool, which you would have counted on, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You've made your decision then?
Not remotely, because iocane comes from Australia, as everyone knows. And Australia is entirely peopled with criminals, and criminals are used to having people not trust them, just as you are not trusted by me, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
You just wait till I get going. Where was I?
Australia.
Yes, Australia. And you must have suspected that I would have known the powder's origins, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
Now you're just stalling.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? You've beaten my giant, which means you're exceptionally strong. So, you could have put the poison into your own goblet, trusting on your strength to save you. So, I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you. But, you've also bested my Spaniard, which means you must have studied. And in studying, you would have realized that man is mortal. So, you would have put the poison as far from yourself as possible, which means I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You're trying to trick me into giving something away. It won't work.
It has worked. You've given everything away. I know what the poison is.
Then make your choice.
I will. And I choose... What in the world can that be?
What? Where? I see nothing.
I could have sworn I saw something. No matter.
What's so funny?
Nothing. I'll tell you in a minute. First, let's drink. Me from my glass, and you from yours.
You guessed wrong.
You only think I guessed wrong. That's what's so funny. I switch glasses when your back was turned, you fool! You just fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous of which is never get involved in a land war in Asia. But only slightly less well known is this. Never going against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Okay, so for this scene, actor number 1, Doug, you will be playing the character of a father who was guilty of embezzling company funds. Now, your wife, actress number 2, Andrea, you are aware that he's been committing this felony, this crime, but he does not know you are aware, and he thinks he's been all sneaky about it. So basically in this scene, you've been preparing him his daily meal, like a good housewife or whatever, but you've decided that you're going to put some sleeping pills or some sort of drugs into his stew to, put him to sleep, put him out, maybe call the police and they can come and arrest him. You can't get away. So basically throughout the scene...
Do I need a prop? I don't need a prop. I'm not really going to do it. Besides, you've already got your stew. I've already done it.
Okay. So basically throughout this scene, you're kind of nervously awaiting him to kind of be knocked out, and there's this point where it seems like maybe he's aware that you've been trying to drug him, and you're very nervously trying to interact with him without giving anything away. I want you to play the role kind of nervous and unsure of yourself, and anything could go wrong at any moment, and he could snap, and because he's some sort of abusive husband or something. And actor number 1, Doug, all you have to do is act very suspicious. Yeah. So from the top, I'll give Andrea some cues to move certain props that will cut in with different shots later. If everyone's ready. Guess so. 3, 2, 1, action.
This is a real good stew.
The
stew.
It's good.
Oh, it's just, well, actually, it's...
It sure has got a lot of beef in it. I said it sure has got a lot of beef in it.
Okay, now I'll move the can.
More?
Yeah, I guess beef stew is a lot of work.
Well, not so much.
Could we maybe have it more often?
Sure.
You know what?
What?
I like the carrot.
Okay. Now, cut.
Okay.
Now add a little more, saying it slowly, I don't know, maybe the drugs are taking effect and you're trying to keep yourself awake, real good stew. It's good, something like that. And furrow your eyebrows a bit more. Look more scared. Look more nervous. Not that scared. I don't know. Subtlety. And you can move the can back for when you move it.
I did.
And move it on. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, action.
This is a real good stew. The stew, it's good.
Oh, it's just,
It sure has got
well,
a lot
actually, it's...
Cut. Sorry. Okay. Start over. Actor 1, say your lines slower.
Okay.
This is
real good stew.
Real good stew.
Okay.
You're rushing. 3, 2, 1, action.
This is real good stew. The stew, it's good.
Oh, it's just, well, actually, it's...
It sure has got a lot of beef in it. I said, it sure has got a lot of beef in it.
More?
Yeah. I guess beef stew is a lot of work.
Well, not so much.
Maybe we could have it a little bit more often.
Sure.
You know what?
What?
I even like the carrots.
Okay, cut. I think that was good.